Everything that could facilitate our growth was right there. But we chose to piss in the hallway. We chose Christmas instead of the Lord's High Holy Days. Instead of Hanukkah. You chose Easter instead of Passover. You put on your Sunday best because your oppressor taught you that that's what you're supposed to do. He taught it to your pastor who's your leader. By extension, taught that to you. Meaning he gave us this truth to be a tower in our community. We're supposed to have a morality that we look up to. It's supposed to guide us, show us the way we're supposed to go. And he expected that was going to bring forth grapes, meaning good fruit. But what happened?
And it brought forth wild grapes.
But it brought forth what kind of grapes?
Wild grapes.
It brought forth wild grapes. The kind of grapes that we are today. When we decide we're going to go out and sell dope, smoke drugs, prostitute our women out, do everything contrary to serving the Most High God the way he told us to. Instead of taking the covenant that he gave us and holding it close, we chose to piss in the hallway. We chose holidays. We chose our birthdays. We chose to make ourselves God instead of serving the one true God. Keep reading.
That was just like verse 3. And now, O inhabitants of Jerusalem and men of Judah, judge, I pray you, betwixt me and my vineyard.
So now the Most High said, now I got to make a judgment between me and my vineyard. Now the Most High God got to make a judgment between blacks and Hispanics and himself. He gave us what we needed. We pissed on it. We turned it down. So now he got to judge us. Keep going.
Verse 4. What could have been done more to my vineyard?
Now he's asking, what more could I have done? What more could the Most High God have done for you, black people? You was in chains. The Lord removed the chains. Thought you learned the lesson. The chains came off physically, but you let them stay on your minds. Your spirit is still tied down to the ground. You're still in the lower state. You're still in the dust of the earth, and you prefer it. You could be out here with us telling the truth, serving God, learning how to serve God. You claim you love him every Sunday. You claim Jesus' birthday is Christmas. Now's the time to be serving that Christ who you say is God. Why not do it now? But instead you chose not to do that. What more could the Most High God do to turn you back to serving him? What more does the white man have to do to show you that he's an evil beast? He already lynching you in 2025. They told you racism was over. Told you slavery was over. Critical race theory. We ain't supposed to talk about that. But we still wake up dead. We still get hung on trees, hunted down. We still got sundown towns. But racism's supposed to be dead. What more can the Most High God show his vineyard? Keep going.
That I have not done in it, whereof when I looked that it should bring forth grapes, brought it forth wild grapes.
That it brought forth wild grapes. How long are we going to continue to be wild grapes? How much more oppression do you need to see? How much more pain do you got to suffer? Your baby's getting snatched away from you for things that you didn't even do. And then they strip your rights from you. They take your babies from their grandparents. You don't have a chance to get them back. What more suffering do you need? You thought you were going to get the chance to be a father, and then you ended up with a wicked, evil woman. Because your decision-making skills wasn't up to par. You ain't had nobody teach you how to be a man. You got sisters out here looking at brothers as if we don't even need to exist as fathers. We only exist to give sperm and that's it. Because we don't know how to be emotionally available to our children. To an extent, they kind of right. Because we choose to be hard and be cold, as opposed to learning how to deal with the traumas that we experience in this captivity so that we can be great fathers. That's a real general statement, but it applies to so many of us because so many of us ain't had the chance to learn how to be a good father, learn how to be a good brother. And then we got our women who have been bamboozled and tricked by white women to think that they don't need the black man. And then after she told you that, what the white man go do? White woman go do? Go get up under that white man. She said, you don't need the black man. We need our men. That's why Hillary Clinton couldn't be president. Because ain't no white woman gonna vote for a white woman to be power over her. She wants her white man to be in power over her. She understands the status quo. She understands the way it's supposed to go. But we don't. Because the black woman has been swindled and taught that we don't need to be together. She was taught that we don't need to be together, so much so that she raised effeminate homosexual boys. Those effeminate homosexual boys desire sex changes, which white supremacy told them that they can have. And what did that lead to? You got out here complaining because the black man ain't defending them. Why is it the black man's job to defend men? Defend the women. Don't categorize yourself into that category with them women as helpless, defenseless, in need of somebody to protect them. Your life is forfeit to women, black men.
Right.
Even if you cut your rod off, you still a man. Your life is forfeit. Keep on.
And now I go too. I will tell you what I will do to my vineyard.
Now the Lord about to tell us what he's going to do to us. So not only did he give us the punishment we deserve, he's also going to tell us about why we're going to get that punishment and the type of punishment we're going to get. Keep going.
I will take away the heads thereof, and it shall be eaten up, and break down the wall thereof, and it shall be trodden down.
He said he's going to take the hedge down. The hedge is our defense, the thing that protects us. Where is our protection? When the white man can come to your ghetto, it don't matter how gangster you think you are in Memphis, Tennessee. The white man got more power than you in your hood. He can ride up and down your block with his blue lights, his red lights, and wave his strap, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Right.
Where your hedge at? When somebody unalive your brother or your sister, we can't go do nothing about that. You can, but then what's gonna happen? You going to prison, you going to jail, or you gonna get unalive. We ain't got nobody to protect us. Their job is to protect and serve them, not you. Your hedge is gone. Keep going.
Verse 6, and I will lay it waste. It shall not be pruned, nor digged, but there shall come up briars and thorns.
It's going to come up briars and thorns, meaning he's going to lay waste to our communities. Now you got great black communities like Black Wall Street, Rosewood, Paradise Valley, Chicago, all of Detroit. Black communities destroyed. And what come up out of that destruction? Briars. You know what those briars are? The heathen cultures that come over here and set up shop in our communities, exploit our children. I'm from Detroit. I'm not even from Tennessee. I'm going to tell you straight up. When I was 14, I was able to buy alcohol. When I was 14, I was able to buy tobacco. They funnel that crap in our communities, and they don't care about our community, our children. As long as they don't get sold in theirs. They come to our community. In Michigan, in Detroit, there's a sub-city, a tri-city. It's called Hamtramck. Hamtramck is where all the Arabs live, all the East Indians live, all them people live in. We don't go there, but they come out of there to sell their goods and their services and their products to us. And they're polluting my people. I watched plenty of my brothers and sisters growing up on suffering from alcoholism, 13, 14 years old. Some of them ain't alive no more. The rest of them that's alive, the vast majority of them in prison. They're not getting themselves together because they ain't got nobody to show them. But that's the Lord's design that's allowing that to happen. For our iniquity, because we celebrate Christmas. Now our babies got to grow up and be alcoholics. Now we got crack babies because we chose to serve the heathen instead of serving the Most High God. Keep going.
I will also command the clouds that they rain no rain upon it.
That means once you start planting your vineyard, once you start to put your hands to something to grow, I'm going to establish my own foot in the ground somewhere. The Lord going to put everything in his way to stop you. You won't be allowed to succeed. What he's trying to do is he's trying to show you, black man, I'm making you suffer because I tried to give you the blessings. You didn't appreciate that. The question was asked, what more can I do? I'll try making them suffer. Maybe then they'll serve me. Maybe then they'll come and love me. Maybe then they'll love each other instead of killing each other. But we just can't see it. Why we can't see it? Because our oppressor is blinding us. He's giving us all these things to distract us. The gammas came out. People going crazy buying these shoes. Where's the love for our people that you got $1,000 and some dollars spent for shoes? What about the brother down the street that been asking you for a quarter for the past month? For $1 for the past year? You ain't give them nothing. But you got $1,000 to buy them gammas, now your lights fit off. But you got shoes. You ain't got no whip, but your shoes fly as hell. It was worth it, huh? Keep going.
Verse 7. For the vineyard of the Lord is the house of Israel.
The vineyard of the Lord of hosts is who?
The house of Israel.
That's you, black man. Hispanic, Native Indian man and women. That's you. You the host. It's like you the vineyard of the Lord of hosts. The Most High God's chosen people. And that's why all these punishments we just read about from out of this Bible is going to come upon you if you continue to celebrate the white man's holidays. Go ahead, brother. Keep looking.
The water.
All right.
Get that powerful priest in hand. Let me get the book up.